Hip-hop nation.
You know what I'm saying? It's Hip-Hop Nation, y'all.
You know what time it is. Right now. It's Hip-Hop Nation, y'all. Still doing it. Check it out. It's alive.
It's definitely a motherfucking crowd I don't like to see.
It's a live in-studio event, y'all.
All right, let's get straight to it.
Hip-Hop Nation.
From Brooklyn, Yep. Maino's in the building.
Unstoppable. What's
going
up,
on, my
E?
nigga? How's everything?
Oh, man, you already know what it is, man. It's, you know what we do, how we do it.
Maino's here. You want to holler at him? 877-60-HIP-HOP. We got to go back. Me and Maino go back from where he started. We got 2 hours here, so we're going to start.
Let's go back.
We're going to start for the original story where Maino first started. We got 2 hours to talk, so we're going to go through everything, the deals, the record deals, the songs, the people he smashed, all that. We're going to go in tonight. So let's start from the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, now, you were locked up. Start from the beginning.
The big beginning.
Beginning. So you were locked up. You were locked up in jail.
Yeah, I was locked up.
So when you got out, were you rapping in jail, or was it one of those things when you came out you said, this is what I'm going to try?
No. What happened was I started rapping in jail. I don't know. I was getting in trouble. I was, having my issues in prison. And then I was like, man, let me, I was in the box. And then, dudes is always rhyming,
right.
You know what I mean, on the gate. Always beating on the bars.
Right.
So one day I just got inspired. It was like a Saturday, and I wrote me a rhyme. And then from there I was just like, man, it became like something to do.
Right.
It became something to pass the time with, especially in the box. You locked in 23 hours a day.
Right.
So it was like, it was cool, but at that point I wasn't sure if I actually wanted to go home and do it because I didn't feel like this was who I was. I was like, I ain't no rapper, and and I come from a time when we look at rappers like, man, y'all talking what we living,
right?
You know what I mean? So I was going through something emotionally and psychologically at the same time. I was like, because when I started to feel like I loved it, and I started to feel like, you know what, maybe I should go home and try it. In the same breath, I would be like, nah, I ain't fucking with that. I ain't no rapper,
right?
So
what was your original name in jail? Was your name always Maino?
Yeah, see, my name always was Maine.
Right.
Always, because that's just what, you know what I mean, short for Jermaine.
Right.
You know what I mean? So people call me Maino. So, in my hood, if your name was Wayne, they called you Wayno.
Right.
You know what I mean? If your name was Rob, they probably call you Robbo. If your name was Sam, they probably call you Sambo.
Right.
You know what I mean? In Bed-Stuy. So, in my household, they call me Main Man, like, you know what I mean, my grandmother and stuff like that. So it wasn't so much about a rap name because I was popular outside of music, you know what I mean, where I came from and, the type of shit that I was caught up in. So It was just more about, man, do I do this, man? Do I try to do this? Because, sitting in prison and thinking about doing music, that's actually a far jump, man.
Right.
Like that's far. So I couldn't even explain it to nobody because how can I explain that to you, man? You know me, you watch me grow up, but then you speak to me and you like, man, what you gonna do when you come home, man? And I'm like, man, I've been locked up 7 years, but I'm gonna come home and be a rapper.
Right.
Like you can't even fathom that thought. So I used to not even tell nobody.
So then you got home and you started rapping.
Yeah, I came home,
started rapping.
Yeah.
Now your mentality on the industry was a little different. Because you came out, you were from the streets and you took the rap game like you in the streets.
Right.
And your way of getting DJs to play your records was to...
Don't say that.
It was about 5 years, about 7 years ago.
See, but you know what? I don't know if that's absolutely true because you know what? My whole thing was I would go out and meet DJs.
Right, but you wouldn't ask nicely. You wouldn't be like, "Hey, how you doing? My name is Maino, and can you play my record?"
No, I would.
It wasn't like that.
I would be like, "Yo, what up? I'm Maino." You know what I'm saying? And I would give him a speech like, "Yo, look, man, I'm a real dude." But I would always come with somebody that could verify me. Like the day I met you, I was with Webb.
Right.
You understand? And me and Webb was peers. Me, Webb, Nitty, like we did other things. You understand? So, and I'm sure that y'all was from Queens, so he could verify me as being a solid dude.
Right.
Fuck the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my man. This, you know what I mean? Give him a shot. And I met Clue the same way. Like, you know what I mean? And I would go to DJs and I wouldn't necessarily like, nigga, you better play my record. But I would just be like, look, man, like, play my shit on. You know what I mean?
Now, you listening out there, 877-60-HIP-HOP. Maino got out. Now, Maino, he was locked up for 7 years, and it wasn't like he just sat on his hands. So he was doing push-ups. He's standing right in your face, and he's not saying, can you please play my record? He's like, yo, I need you to play this record. Not now, but like right now.
Yeah,
that's what Maino did. All right, so now you did that. You did that. You did a couple of freestyles. Then you did your first record.
First record.
Rumors. Now, in this first record, you was a new dude going at the industry.
Yeah.
Going at everybody in the industry.
Yeah, this is pre-High Hater. This is before High Hater. This is the real record that changed my life.
The nerve of you. You going at all these artists, and nobody wanted to play the record.
Nobody wanted to play the record but you.
There we go, Ron. There we go.
Yeah. Unstoppable. Yeah. Now let me see your hands up. Yeah. Now let me see your hands in the air.
Hey.
Hands in the air. We gonna perform like it's 20,000 out here.
Now, why not?
Yeah. Shout out the mouse. It's in the air. Hands in the air. Hands in the air. Hey, Maino. I'm world touring, cars foreign, wrist in the air, I'm automaring. Champagne glass, drinks pouring, party hard to the morning. Brooklyn boy gets southern love. Shake your ass, show me love. Got me open, I'm throwing dubs. Raise your glass, come fuck with us. I'm about my business, steady drinking, I just let it fly. Like it's wings on my dollars, I just let them fly. Hands in the air, oh yeah, come on and let it fly. Let's go, let's let it fly. Get ready, let it fly. Hands in the air. Hey. Hands in the air. Where's my background singer? Let it fly. Brooklyn. Yeah. New York City, you already know what it is. You know we live right now. Sirius Radio. Hey, fistful of dollars in the air, baby, let it fly. Sparkles on top of bottles, hold them up and let it fly. Hands in the air, oh yeah, come on and let it fly. Let's go, let's let it fly. Get ready, let it fly. Now I'm all about my business is so tremendous. Spend weekends with different women, I'm living just for the minute. You holding on my attention, the way you turning and twisting your body in those positions. You got me prepared for tricking, come on. Hey. With my background, shout out to Rick Floss. Hey, let it fly, Floze. Let it fly. Let it fly. Hey, let it fly. Let it fly. Roscoe.
All right, elevate. We can stop it. Roscoe's not here. You know what it is? 877-60.